I tried to drink myself to death until I finally wanted to live.
Firstly, save me your tears and sympathy. You wanted a story. You got one. Here's the byline. I am James. I am a father of one. I lost my job. I lost my wife, and eventually, I lost everything. I am what you would call a loser. It all started when my son got sick. Very sick. I don't want to go into details, but let's cut it short: no medical insurance, no friends, and no hope. Who would have thought that organ donation was a little complicated? I took it as well as an ex-alcoholic would. I tried to find answers in the bottom of every glass. I would swirl the glass in repetition, wishing that it would spell out the best possible path forward. I still think of it. I still think of how indulgent I became. My drinking spiraled. I ran to it. Of course, I thought of my son. In fact, I used to say that I drank because of him. That was wrong of me. Every second day, I would present myself at the bar. My second home. I would sit on my stool and engage in the most self-assured pontificating. No one knew me or my issues, so I had free rein to provide life advice to all those unfortunates close enough to hear me. I was, to put it bluntly, that guy. I neglected my wife and my son. I admit it. When she left me, I knew deserved it. When I lost my job, I knew deserved it. When my son got sick, I knew he didn't deserve it. When my son needed an organ transplant, I knew no one would help. When he needed me, I knew he deserved more. Eventually, through the soothing judgment-free therapy of drink, I got also sick. I got so sick that I got hospitalized myself. Again, save your sympathy. I greedily smuggled little injections of booze into the hospital during my recovery. My little rebellion. I could not control my son's illness nor the doctor's orders, so this was my way of reclaiming control. Of course, when the doctor told me that my prognosis was worse than I expected, my heart sank. Reality sets in very quickly when you think the Grim Reaper is knocking on your door. My first thought was not me. It was my son. As I squinted at the endless documents and my medical diagnosis, my hand hovered over the third page. A match. The doctor pulled the drape behind us and sat beside me. He furrowed his brow and bit his lip. Your liver was a match, James. I stared at the paper, and in a moment of genuine sobriety, I looked at him. Was.